Here's the man right here, Benny Goodman. Almost another hour of this great Benny Goodman show coming up, and a lot of solo tunes by Benny Goodman. And here's his record, the recording made during this show, which was taped on November 5th. And this is the first showing of this show. Benny Goodman record, our gift to you for your $45 tax-deductible pledge right now. Here it is, Benny, Let's Dance, 454-6300. Dance over to your phone right now. Our area code is 716. If you're calling from Canada or anywhere outside this toll calling zone, call us collect, 716-454-6300. We want to send you Benny because it's the only time this record will be offered. It's the record of the show you're seeing tonight. What are the songs? Let's Dance, Don't Be That Way, You Brought a New Kind of Love to Me, King Porter's Stomp, I Would Do Most Anything for You, The Blue Room, Camp Meeting Down South, and on it goes. I'm Bill Pierce. This is the second last night of this pledge drive, and we need to hear from you. I think I opened a can of worms in that last break when I asked you to call in and tell us what the dance hall was here during the big band era in the 30s and 40s. I heard it was Arcadia and Clinton Avenue or the Rochester Ballroom. It was Edgerton Park. Someone else said it was Odenbach's and Manitou. Someone said it was Mancuso's in Batavia, the Palace Theater, or Lowe's Rochester Theater. But then someone called in and said, no, they're all wrong. It was the Knights of Columbus Auditorium. It was the Sports Arena. It was the Convention Hall where Jiva is now. And it was the Duffy Powers building. We used to have a band on 2 floors. So wherever you danced, call in. Get the Benny record for a tax-deductible pledge of $45 at the family level of membership. Mary Jo Heath.
Good going, Bill. Clearly, there are a lot of you out there who are big band fans of Benny Goodman music and Glenn Miller and the Dorsey Brothers and all those wonderful, great big bands through the ages. And obviously, a lot of you went and danced to them in Rochester back in the 40s, and they've been touring ever since. 454-6300 is the number we need to hear from you. Here's how we're doing on our challenge. Remember, we said we needed 777 calls this weekend. At the beginning of the last break, we needed a certain amount. We are now down to needing 553 calls, which means we had 52 phone calls in the last break, which is terrific. Now, I'm sure there are 52 more of you out there who haven't called us yet and are big fans of this music and want to see it continue on public television and are ready to go to your phones right now and give us that all-important call of membership. Bill passed me the record so I could show it to you. It's a very popular gift. Listen, this record is not available in stores. It was a production of WNET in New York, which is the public television station there. They produced it. They released it to go with this program, so you're not going to be able to run to your favorite record store and get it. The only way you're going to get it is by calling in a membership pledge. So if it's really important to you to have this, 454-6300 is the number. Help us count down to 0 calls. By tomorrow night, we've got to get to 0 calls. We need 553 more, so we need to hear from you now. 454-6300. Chet.
Okay, I want to show you one more thank you gift. If you call in at the $80 sponsor level or above, use your Visa or MasterCard, use our installment plan. We'd like to send along to you a copy of this record. This is Benny Goodman. It's a 2-record set, and there are great folks on here like Ella Fitzgerald, Bunny Berrigan, Harry James, Ziggy Elman, Jess Stacy, Teddy Wilson, Gene Krupa, Lionel Hampton. Listen, this is something that you want to have. These are original recordings on this, not stuff played by other people that weren't there at the time. These are the original people when they originally did it. Recut, put on 2-record set. Call us, let us send it to you when you become a member at the $80 level or above. But whatever you do call at whatever level. If you're a senior citizen on a fixed income, we have a special level for you. Someone called in, that bell means an $80 pledge. Thank you for that. But your pledge in whatever amount is very important. If you were a member last year and you've been thinking about it, get off the fence. Call us right now. Your renewal is just as important, if not more so. Your additional pledge is important. If you'd like to come up and upgrade to the next level, that's important. You get the thank you gift from that level. The important thing is that you call and support public broadcasting. Don't put it off. Call us right now at 454-6300. We're taking names and numbers. We're going to call you right back. Don't go away. You're going to hear a lot more of Benny Goodman and Bill Pierce.
Folks, Benny Goodman allowed the videotaping of this program last November 5th, especially for you, especially for the public television audience and for stations like WXXI, public television stations that depend on membership support. If you just tuned in, we're in a break in the middle of a great Benny Goodman special taped last November 5th at the Marriott Marquis in New York City. This is the first television showing of this. It's going to be on tomorrow afternoon at 2 in case some of your friends missed it and you want to tell them about it. We show everything more than once here on WXXI if it's a blockbuster, and this is a blockbuster. 454-6300. If you were invited to attend this show last November 5th when they taped it, you would have had to pay $1,000 a seat. That's what it costs to go and see Rosie Clooney and Frank Sinatra, pay all those accolades to Benny Goodman. But I'm sure for the folks there it was worth it. They could afford it. We're not asking for $1,000. You're seeing the same show. We're asking for a $30 individual gift or a $300 producer gift, or whatever you can afford. If you just love Benny Goodman and want to call in and pledge $5 or $10, please do it. Ignore the levels, but let us know you'd like to make a pledge at 454-6300. We'll send you the Benny record. This is the only place you can get it because it was done by Benny Goodman just for public television. Mary Jo Heath has that.
I sure do. It's right here in my hand. Isn't Rosemary Clooney wonderful? I just love the way she sings. Loved her in White Christmas, too. Here's the Benny record, Let's Dance. It's the soundtrack, as it were, from this program. Has all the songs, a lot of the songs they're doing on here. It's a single record set. It can be yours at the $45 level. I said it last time, but I think it bears repeating. This was produced by the WNET, the station in New York. It's only available through public television, and it can be yours for a $45 level of membership. That's the family level of membership pledge. Remember, you get the program guide with that, too, 12 months a year. And your pledge goes even farther. We have this thing we call our matching formula here that I want to show you real quick in the middle of all of this. If you call in an $80 pledge or whatever you call in, it gets matched 1 for 1 from the state. It gets matched by half from the federal level. So whatever you call in, multiply it times 2.5, and that's how much money you have generated from your phone call that comes to this station. So if you call in $80, poof, $200 comes to WXXI from your $80 call, because we get that support elsewhere from your phone call. Now, if we don't get your phone call, 0 comes. But if you do call, we get all the more. It's so important to generate this community level of support to show the federal people and the state people that, yes, this is an important station to our community. It's doing a service. They like it. They support it. Then they will support us in return. We need to hear from you to have that happen. Remember, we've got this great Benny Goodman record, all this wonderful music. You probably cleared the furniture away from your living room and you're having a great time. We'll be back to it in just a few minutes. But first, we need to hear from you at 454-6300. Chet.
Okay, we are waiting for your call right now, for your pledge of support. The phones are busy, but look at Wendy Miller does not have a call. Her phone is ringing right now. Jill Brasser is here waiting for your call. John Brasser is waiting for your call. We've got other folks here on the phones, but we don't have you on the phone. Become a member. Call us at 454-6300. Call in and protect your rights. Be counted. You know, you may tune in to other television stations and you see great music programs for kids, American Bandstand, Soul Train, perhaps things like that. But where do you have big band music? No place else. Right here on WXXI, your public television station. So you want to make sure that you call in and that WXXI knows that you want that kind of programming right here, and we can continue to provide it for you. 454-6300. Use your Visa or MasterCard. Call us collect at 716-454-6300. If you call in at the $80 sponsor level or above, we're going to be very happy to send along to you a copy of This Is Benny Goodman, this album right here, a 2-record set of original recordings, some great artists on here. Call us right now. Don't put it off any longer. 454-6300. We're going back to Benny Goodman in just a few seconds here. Enough time, though, to hear Bill Pierce.
454-6300. When you call in, when you're calling your pledge, let us know where you used to dance with these big bands. Look, some folks are calling in and upgrading for the Benny record. They want us. That Benny record is going at the family level of membership. That's a $45 pledge. Put it on your Visa or MasterCard or whatever way you want to pay for it. The important thing is to call in and make the pledge. We'll send you the Benny record. Now, if you're at the individual level and you upgrade to the family, fine, we'll send you the record. If you're at the senior citizen level and you want to upgrade to the family, we'll be sure to send you the record. I'm sure there are a few senior citizens around who might be Benny's age. He's 76 years old and he's still blowing those clear, beautiful notes on that clarinet, and you'll hear them all on that Benny record. 454-6300. Wherever you are in the 11 counties served by WXXI or in Canada, call us now. That Benny record will be a collector's item, and you'll only be able to get it through your public television station because Benny Goodman made it especially for public television, and it is a beautiful record. 454-6300 is the number to call. So wherever you are in Canada, if you're in Belleville, Trenton, Caring Place, Colborne, Port Hope, Brighton, Ontario, call us. We'll send you the Benny record for a $45 family-level pledge. It's tax deductible. Canadians, we know you don't get a tax deduction from contributing to an American organization, but you've been so loyal, you'll want this in your collector's bin, believe me. 454-6300. Back to Let's Dance. This is TV worth paying for. WXXI, Rochester, New York.